Hi folks, this is video number 88 and the title is Lou's Friend John. I was visiting Lou and Karen a couple days ago. I mentioned to Lou I was thinking about a short story regarding all the stuff we've caught while trying to catch fish. He told me a true story about his lifelong friend John. I'm going to relate that one first. John was fishing with another friend in the Susquehanna River somewhere near the Swearsville area. John put a plug on his line that had at least one treble hook on it. When John flipped the pole back to cast the lure, his companion had stepped behind John. The plug hit and hooked John's buddy in the back in the area of his shoulder blade. John tried his best to remove the hooks, but could not. These two high school boys decided they'd better get to a doctor for help. I'm not sure if they were old enough to drive or had to walk, but nonetheless, they went into the first doctor office they came to. There were 3 or 4 patients ahead of them, and they sat and waited their turn. Finally, they were able to get in to see the doctor. When they entered, the doctor asked what he could do for them. The boys told their story, and the doctor replied that their situation was a big change for him. He didn't get to do something like this very often. But when you think of it, how often would a doctor get a fishhook patient? Anyway, the doctor was able to remove the hooks and patch up John's friend. They thanked the doctor and walked out into the waiting room and prepared to leave. It was then that they realized why the doctor didn't get to do that type of procedure often. The boys also realized why the patients ahead of them were all women. They both wondered about some of the equipment in the exam room, too. The doctor was a gynecologist. And that concludes a very short story about Lou's friend, John. All the best, folks.